I recently heard about the Great Taking, and man, I think it might be coming next year. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, man. Guys, you know what? When I heard about the Great Taking and I started looking into it, I was like, holy crap. They have, I mean, this has been in place for a very long time, that you actually don't own any of your stocks, you don't own any of your bonds, you don't own anything, and they could just take it from you, right? And they do it in such a way that it's legal, but it's effectively a crime. I mean, you can't say it's not a crime, right? That, hey, I pay for something and then all of a sudden it's not mine, right? Just because you got me to sign this huge document that I didn't freaking read. No, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. And so that is our system. And so I want you to know that I've mentioned that something big is what's happening with MTGOX. And I think something big is happening in the financial system. And we could see a great taking start next year. So remember when I did this, remove your Bitcoins from MTGOX, right? That was in June of 2013. It was clear that, you know, things were happening and MTGOX was going down. I think that the same thing is happening with our financial system. It's going down, and I think they're going to rob everybody maybe as early as sometime next year. And who knows? Hopefully they'll print some money and give it to you. But if they don't, it's going to get an interesting ride, because according to this all the laws here, right? So I've highlighted some of the laws and stuff like that on this Twitter page. This is all the assets are theirs. So not theirs in a sense, but it's like, okay, I made some sort of contract with the bank to take your assets in the event that something goes really, really south, right? So now I have no risk, right? So you can learn all this from the book Great Taking, and I suggest you read it and learn about it, and then actually plan accordingly. Now, how do you plan accordingly? It's simple. You take possession of your assets. You take possession of gold. You take possession of silver. You take possession of Bitcoin. You take possession of everything you own. You can even take possession of your stocks, by the way. You can do that. But don't let them give you segregated accounts, as you can see here. Even if they say, oh, well, it's segregated, right? No. It's not segregated in your name. It's not yours, okay? So you have to actually take real possession of it. And that's a whole other issue and topics and stuff like that, but I'm not going to cover that. And you can do that, and then legally it's yours, right? And they can't really do anything with it. All right, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price. This trade, man, oh, what a pain in the butt. This trade went completely south. It should have just exited when I'm saying, hey, yeah, it doesn't look like it was going to be good. And yeah, it just wiped me out, right? I was thinking to re-enter here. I probably should have at the stop loss, but I didn't have time, and so there it is. And look at that, boom, just right to the target, man. Anyways, it is what it is. Ifs and buts and cherries and nuts. We would all have a Merry Christmas, and let's take a look at what Bitcoin could do from here. Nice Wing pattern here, bull flag here, but you know what? I'm having trouble trusting this bull flag here with all the volatility, and because we're going into the Fed meeting, I'm not willing to make a trade here at this time. But most likely we're going to have a lot of volatility. Maybe Bitcoin comes back down to the 90K-ish area and then vaults back up, and we see it head all the way to 96, 97-ish area sometime today after the Fed actually starts to chat chippity-chi, and causes prices to go absolutely bonkers. You can sit around for that, and if you're interested in sitting around for that to maybe wait for some sort of signal so that you can go long or short during that specific event, you can do so by heading over to x.dj15.com. All right, looking at, well, Ethereum got us paid, right? And if you held it, man, did you ever get paid, right? So right up to this target level, which I told you guys this is a downtrend, and yeah, we were going to probably go to the 38.2. That's another pump here. You can see that we can, this is a bit bull flag, so we can see this thing go higher. Now, is there an entry here? Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, we could take one, but it's a little bit on the risk side. So, I'm gonna just put my hands in my pockets for today. Now, looking at Solana, you can see there's a little bit of a cup here, so we might have to create a handle before we can actually go higher. But I like this reversal, this train track reversal. It was pretty nice, and it looked like it was gonna go. Then it failed, and then boom, off we went on the train track with a reversal. Nice move on the what is this? The daily or 15-minute? Oh, 15-minute. Okay, so let's go zooming out. See, oh yeah, there it is, the Wing action, and then we're coming back to the key level, so that if we want to break out, we're gonna head all the way up, yeah, to the 154 level is what I'm looking at. So, but I'm not gonna trade this, so I'm just gonna put my hands on my my butt and not click on anything and trade this. Now, looking at the futures, we are in a death cross. So expect Bitcoin to probably come down a little bit, and then pump into this death cross, most likely on the futures market. So I see that we're probably going to come all the way back up close to the 97, 98 area before we finally break down. And if this market's going to go south, which we could end up breaking down all as low as the 73K level once we do. So be careful of that. So this death cross could be the opposite. Could mean the opposite. We could end up coming all the way up to here, just to get rid of the shorts before we actually break down. So that's what I'm expecting. But if we get above the 108, then it's game on, because the market might be reversing. That's the first indication of a reversal, and then maybe the bear market theory is not in the cards anymore. We don't know. We have to wait and see. I think it is a bear market, not a bull market, but the price will determine that. And so far, the price has determined that we are in a bear market because we broke key levels. We broke the 200 period moving average on a daily. We broke the 103 level. We have what's it called, a death cross. We broke also other key levels, which I don't have on here, which is the 365-day average. We broke a lot, and yeah, that indicates, we're in a bearish territory. So you can't say that it's not, right? Even though we haven't, if you zoom out, we haven't created a lower low. It is pretty much a done deal based on even just a 200 period moving average, daily moving average. You can see we are broken, and we've broken it for a long period of time. So we've broken it before, but not for this duration, and so and been below it for this duration. So there's a lot of evidence indicating that this is bearish. The situation is bearish, and so we should be looking for bearish trades, right? And that's it. And we're looking for a short trade somewhere up in the 100K level. So, all right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.